Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips, and today we are getting so close to the end of this revision. I am on chapter 28 out of 33. We're very close. My goal for this weekend, it's Saturday, by the by, the 8th, look, I changed it. My goal for this weekend is to completely finish revising chapters 28 and 29. One per day. I'm pretty sure I can do that. We'll see. Chapter 28 is pretty okay. Like, I don't need to change any kind of like major plot stuff happening. It just needs to be fleshed out with like more than just sort of dialogue and general plotty things. Like, it just needs some added details in there. So I'm pretty sure I can get that done today, and then either later today or tomorrow I'm going to start work on 29, which is going to be 29, 30, and like 31. Those chapters right in there, right toward the end, is where there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen, and the timing of everything needs to be very precise. Anyway, the goal is to do just the 2 chapters this weekend, and then honestly, I would love to be done with this by like maybe next weekend. I might need next weekend to actually finish. There's 2 chapters left in these last few chapters that really need like 80% rewrite. The epilogue needs to be redone. I was so dumb. When I did this first draft, I had this really convoluted way of fixing a plot problem. And as I was reading through and as I've been doing like revisions, it suddenly hit me one day where I was like, why would you choose to have them do this whole big thing when they could just do this one very simple thing and it'll be fixed? Like, anyway, so the epilogue needs that very easy fix to be put in there, and it'll be fine. And it'll be real cute, and it'll be fun for the epilogue. So that's like my reward. I really want to write that part, but I'm like, you have to write the difficult stuff first. So that one will be fun to write, and I don't think will take a super long time. It's the epilogue, so it's not like there's some major plot stuff happening, and it'll be relatively short. There's one other scene that needs to be like completely reworked. That one's going to take me forever. That one's going to legit take me a couple days to work through. But it'll be fun, but it'll take me a few days to work on that one. And then the other hilarious thing that I realized as I was rereading it and like taking notes about, you know, what to fix and whatever, the last section of this story takes place at like a country estate. And we've visited the estate before, previously in the story, and one of the main characters' 2 sisters are living at the estate. It's their home. At the end of this story, when they return to the estate, I apparently just forgot that the sisters existed. They're not in there at all. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that they would be like happy to see these 2. Probably. They were happy earlier in the story when they were all together. But my brain, I don't know what I was doing. But I forgot about them. So I need to rework those so that the sisters are actually present. I enjoyed writing the sisters. They are very fun. I don't know why I forgot them. So anyway, there's a lot that needs to happen in these last couple chapters. A lot of new additions, a lot of rewriting, refiddling, blah, 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 blah. Today, 28. Later today / tomorrow, 29. And that's only like 4 more chapters after that. I'm excited. We're getting done. We're getting done. Remember, the goal is to just finish this by the end of the month. It's the 8th. I'm pretty sure. I would love to finish it this week. I might need next weekend. Maybe the next vlog will be me actually finishing. Tune in next week to find out. Let me get going because it's already like 10 o'clock, which isn't bad. It's fine. But yeah, 28 shouldn't be too bad. We just need to just zhuzh it, smooth it out, flesh it out, other metaphorical, literary kind of things. Let's go. That did not take all that long. We're sitting at about 1,800 words, which I think is fine. It's a little short, but there's really just one main thing that needs to happen here, and I think it's fine. And then we leave off on a huge cliffhanger. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back through and just reread the whole thing and see how it flows, probably fiddle with some wording, and then I think I'm gonna be done with it, honestly. I added my little bits of fleshing out. I think it's good. I think it's good. Let's reread it one more time. And then I guess we'll move on to 29, which is the chapter that needs quite a bit of help. So let's do this first and then we'll move forward. All right, I've done my little reread, changed a few things. I always find like when I go back and I've, you know, added a sentence here or taken out a sentence there, I inevitably have like the same word used, you know, 2 or 3 times within like one paragraph or something goofy like that. So I fixed, you know, just sort of little stuff like that. But I think it's done. I think it's done. We're going to go ahead and move on to 29, chapter 29. But first, it is almost noon and I'm going to get some lunch. So I'm going to do that and then we'll come back and work on 29. I don't know if I'll finish that one today. That one needs a lot more than this one did. But we'll see how far we can get and then we'll finish it up hopefully tomorrow. Lunchtime. All right, I'm back. I've had lunch and of course I have acquired some sort of sweater item to pair over my actual sweater. I'm chilly all the time. I'm ready to get started on 29. I guess let me just reread it first. It's not that long. It's only like 1,200 words. The other thing too, these last couple chapters are the chapters I wrote in like that first week of December after NaNoWriMo had officially concluded or whatever. And I was tired. And so a lot of these are really short just because I was just like, here is the plot. The plot is happening. And like there's no extra detail or it's not very finessed. I don't know. It's just sort of messy, which, you know, it's fine. I finished it. It was finished. So that's all I was trying to do at that point is get through it. And anyway, so this is only 1,200 words currently. I'm thinking a bunch of it's gonna have to be rewritten or at least beefed up. So anyway, let me reread it and then we'll come back and see what needs to be done. Okay, I've reread this thing. We need to change a lot. It's fine. So this is the section where I need to add in mention of these sisters who have just disappeared, apparently. So I need to add in that. There's also an issue of the character getting to a place in the house where like she really can't get to by herself. So I need to reconfigure that. There's also like a realization in this chapter that I've actually ended up putting earlier, so she doesn't need to have the same realization here because she's already figured things out several chapters prior, so I need to sort of retool that. There's definitely some usable material. I need to rewrite a good portion of this, maybe like 80% of it. Let's get going, I guess. Nothing else to do. Let's start this rewrite. You know what I need though. Hilarious. Remember the other day where I was like, they broke, my life is ruined. Literally the next day after I had ordered a new pair, they worked. I don't know what was going on that day, but they work now. And then the order where I ordered a new pair, it got canceled. Like the shipper didn't ship it and Amazon was just like, sorry, we're canceling this. And I was like, all right. I didn't need it anyway because these babies still going strong. All right, so I'm going to pull up actually, I found, I don't even remember why I was looking at this or if it was suggested to me. Anyway, the soundtrack for the 2011 version of Jane Eyre, starring Mia, can't pronounce her last name, and Michael Fassbender, who is entirely too handsome to play Rochester. The soundtrack for that movie is so moody and delicious. It's perfect for all these like dark night of the soul scenes that I'm in the middle of. So I'm gonna pull that up and have that going while I write. I didn't care for that version of Jane Eyre, by the way. The best version of Jane Eyre, fight me on this, is the 2006 BBC mini version. Thank you. All right, let's get writing. I'm still trucking away over here. I haven't even gotten to like the main thing that's supposed to happen in this chapter because I've derailed myself. Okay, so I'm adding in the sisters, right, that are supposed to live at this place, and I just ignored them the first time through. And I was like, you know what, this would be a good spot to have like a heart-to-heart kind of with one of the sisters in particular. So I was like, I want to have some sort of little interaction between one of the sisters and the main character. This is quite the interaction. It's so good. Am I setting up things for book 4? Yes. Someone help me. I think it's good. I think it's good, but it's taking me forever. It's good though. Let's keep powering through. Someone's awake. She's woken up. It's just about 4 o'clock. I am almost done with this scene, actually. I'm very surprised. Now, this is just sort of like a rough go through of it, but I'm almost at the end. I've made good progress on it. There's a little bit of the original draft in here that I can kind of incorporate into this new version of the scene that I'm doing. So I've been able to do that. I don't really have a whole lot left to go, but if she's awake and whining, it's kind of hard to concentrate. So anyway, I think I'm going to cut this off for today and hopefully come back tomorrow and finish out this scene. Maybe later tonight. We'll see. We'll see when I can get back here again to do more work. But a very productive day. I'm honestly surprised I've gotten through both of these scenes in like basically one day. I mean, I have a little bit more, like I said, in this one to go, but not bad. Not bad for a day's work. So I'm gonna sign off for now and I'll be back later to finish this out. Hi, it's literally the same day, just a few hours later, and I'm done, sort of. I distracted the dogs with toys and treats and came back here. I really didn't have that much more to go. Anyway, I finished. I need to go back and like reread it and, you know, still mess with things and stuff, but I like how it's turned out. I wasn't able to use a ton of the original first draft material, but that's fine. I think we're good. So, for real though, I think I am gonna actually like be done for today because I have other stuff I need to do. It's 5:15. I need to get dinner started. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow maybe just briefly to kind of wrap things up, fix up this chapter, maybe look at the next one and see what I need to do. We'll do things tomorrow, but I'm very, very happy with the work I've gotten done today. See you tomorrow. Boom, it's tomorrow, which is actually today. So I'm here, I'm back. I'm going to reread, I think I'll probably reread both of these chapters and just go in and add little bits here and there. Make sure I haven't used the same word like 20 times on the same page, you know, stuff like that, just to make it hopefully flow a little nicer. And then, I don't know. Listen, I was about to say, I don't think I'm going to look at the next chapter. I'm going to do some other stuff today. I bet you anything I'm going to be like, let me just take a peek at it. Let me just look a little bit, and I'll probably work on it anyway. But there's also, you know, like some books I want to read, like nonfiction, researchy kind of stuff that I would like to read. And I just haven't had time to do so. So maybe I'll do that a little later. But to start, let's just reread 28 and 29, and see what I think. We'll start with 28, obviously. All right, I'm done. I've reread both chapters. Only took me maybe an hour or so. I fiddled with a few little things. adding in details that would be necessary. One of the things they always forget is that, like, it's, you know, 1812, they didn't have electric lights, so if she goes into a room at night, she better have a candle or something with her. Like, so anyway, just little things like that where she can't just flick on a light. So anyway, I had to fix things like that. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Clarified a few things. We're good. I'm gonna stop for now. I only have, after this, 4 chapters to go, which is pretty exciting. I think the last 4 chapters do need some fairly significant either rewrites or rewrites, I guess. Like, we'll get to it. We'll get to it over the course of the next week. We'll see how far I can get. You'll find out hopefully next week how far I got. We're getting real close. It's exciting. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I post videos on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!